Hello, YouTube. I shall wait for a member of YouTube to join, so I'll answer questions. Questions about Cult of Khnum. If there's anyone out there on YouTube, I'm hoping to be able to go live on TikTok because I think more live people are at TikTok. But I'll give this a couple minutes to see if anyone joins and has questions. I'd love to answer them. See, I've got 0 people, 0 thumbs up. I've got no fans. I've got no followers. Just trying to get followers, that's all. That's all everyone's doing on the social media thing. I just want to make it legit, you know? Oh, we're at 1 minute and nobody's here. Oh, so sad. I've got to get my own fans to come. Maybe join 1 minute, 20 seconds. I don't know how this gets promoted on YouTube. If it comes up in suggestions. Oh, yeah, I guess I need to, let's see, what is this? A 49 second short was uploaded to your channel as unlisted. Retouch off. Retouch on. Oh, I see. It takes my spots away. That's nice. Mic on. Camera facing forward. Camera facing backwards. What else do we have? What is this? Lighting on. Lighting off. Green screen. Oh, nice. Ah, how about that? Ooh. Well, you can tell what I was looking at, huh? How about this? Oh, I like green screen. That's fun. Yeah, green screen. Let's see. I'll slide over here. That's me and Donald Jr. Donald Jr. What's this? No video. Now we have video. Ah, 1 person. Hi. Hi, I'm with Don Jr. Let me get rid of the green screen. I'm answering questions about the cult of Khnum. If you'd like. Typical TJ. Say hi. Hello. Hello, typical TJ. 7. Oh, all right. 7 people. I don't know how this gets promoted, but I'm here to answer questions about cult of Khnum, a non-destructive cult I'm trying to start. Does anyone have any questions? Like, why? Or who is Khnum? Because I didn't make Khnum up. I want to take his as a... Oh, 2 people left. Nobody's saying hello. Somebody say hi. My name is Patrick McMaster. I'm an artist. As a chef. Need a haircut, I guess. May I... Hello? How are you doing? What? Tantos 47. How are you? Do you have any questions? What are you doing on this stream? I I'm trying. I don't know much about YouTube lives, but I'm trying to answer questions about the cult I'm trying to start, or restart. It's actually a very old cult. It was around 5,000 years ago in Egypt, but I want to reinvent it. That's what I'm doing on this stream. So I'm hoping to find people and just answer questions, and hopefully get like some people to. I have a. Oh, okay, nice. Yes, it is nice. It's a long shot, but I'm trying to usher in world peace, by starting this cult. I know it's a big ask, but to become a member, it doesn't cost anything. Basically, all you got to do is subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have two YouTube channels. I have a Khnum YouTube channel with only, I think, 50 followers. So I can't go live on that channel. So I'm using my personal channel to try to get people over there. Did you do this painting behind you? I did not. There is a painting in this kitchen that I did do. This isn't my kitchen. This is my partner's kitchen. But I did this painting in Provincetown of an apple. I lived in a minivan for a decade doing plein air paintings, landscapes, and house portraits, and made a very modest living doing that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gee, I like the apple. I did not many, but I did a series of like 5 fruit in Provincetown. I don't know. I did like a banana, an apple, an orange. But I mostly have done landscapes. I've done probably 600 landscapes. But I'm doing political paintings now. I just did a obnoxious one of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg from an AI generated image I lifted from the internet of them on their knees with their mouths open. And I put Donald Trump's signature on all of their heads. Jamaica? All right. Hi. How are you doing? I'm in Pennsylvania. I bet it's a little colder up here. I haven't gone live on YouTube all that much, but I'm excited that I can do it on this account. I'm really trying to push... hello, Hannah. How are you doing? Thank you very much. I would love to come visit Jamaica. I love the food and the ocean, and the people seem nice. I've known a couple Jamaicans, and they were all very, very pleasant people. But I'm trying to start or restart a cult, and I know it's everyone gets all freaky with the word cult, but I want to start a religion. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I mean, not all of you are wonderful. Just like, not all Americans are wonderful. People are people. And we have no cult, bro. Oh, no. It's just the term. I mean, the Cult of Khnum, if you have any questions about the Cult of Khnum, I'm from Poland, and it's 12 p.m., and tomorrow's school. Well, you should get to bed. Get off alive. Get some rest. Yeah, people are people, and there's a lot of great people. I'm in the United States, but there's also some very horrible people here. Sick. I don't really like to call people horrible, but yeah, everyone I've met from Jamaica was lovely. So the any questions? I can't see your flag, and I'm not sure because I'm not an expert on flags. But does anyone have any questions about the Cult of Khnum? I have a website. It's cultofkhnum.com, and it's a non-destructive cult. Like most people have this association with cults of being like I want to be worshipped or something. That's the number one thing is I don't want to be worshipped. But I am the founder of hopefully this cult. Yeah, I mean nobody's heard of this helium. That's a nice element, by the way. Is that your real name? Helium. It's very light, a very very light gas. Yes, somebody knows it. The goat. Well, I mean, it's a ram, really. But what is this cult about? This cult is about my supernatural belief that I'm not going to say that I invented it. I was raised Catholic, and then I was an atheist for a little while, and then I started believing in more than just the material world. Hello, Hannah. And basically, the Cult of Khnum right now is just 16 principles that I've come up with. The number one is the passive golden rule, which is don't do to others what you wouldn't have them do to you. Which it's not like Charles Manson or anything. But the point of the point. I go to sleep. Goodbye and good night. I like the I like the goat, because Khnum is a ram. He's a ram-headed god from ancient Egypt. For people, how do you people find these streams? I'm just curious because I've done a lot of YouTube videos. Is Harvatska? Well, that's okay. I mean, scrolling. I gotcha. Okay, cool. I mean, Christianity. I was raised Catholic. I know a lot about Christianity, a lot about Catholicism. I was an altar boy. Actually, there was a pedophile priest in my parish, so that's not good. But Christianity. I like some of the messages from Jesus, especially the but the thing that bothers me most about Christianity is the concept of original sin. And that's the basis of Christianity. How do we find these streams? By scrolling. I don't know. I've like on TikTok, I can't get away from live. But on YouTube, I know that there's this one button with live, but I don't know if there's other ways that people discover, live streaming. I would like to know if anyone can help in the comments of said hi. Hello, Hannah. Helium. Yes. Well, the thing that bothers me about Christianity and why I left Christianity is mostly original sin. The concept of that babies are born with sin, and they need just to select alive and scroll. I will do that. I will, because I think I feel invisible on the internet, and I've been trying for so long to get some fans or followers, and it's like pulling teeth. So the only time that I've actually had interaction, real interaction, is live. So I'm gonna try to do that more. And I have a Cult of Khnum YouTube channel. This is my personal YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos from high school. Yeah, it could be my content. There's no question about that. A lot of my content is just autobiographical. It's not the entertaining. Oh, it's weird. If you go through my videos, you'll find me weird. I have autism, and I suffered from pretty severe child abuse, which gave me what's called a personality disorder. Sub. Does that mean you subscribed? Because that's really cool, Hannah. But what I really need is I need you to go over to my Cult of Khnum YouTube and subscribe there, because I really want to have, this is just my personal channel, but I want to promote this new religion. I got my little friend here. That is Gemini. It's definitely weird, Helium. I promise you, my stories are weird. My life is weird. I was an Uber driver. I did 6,000 trips, and I talked to a lot of people, and just sampling my stories to them, I know that they found me weird, and I kept high ratings, which was pretty impressive, I think. But Khnum is, I feel like a lot of the turmoil in the world right now is because of all of these divergent religions, and none of them ever made sense to me completely. Thank you, Hannah. Klasnetic. It's a tough name, Hannah Klasnetic. A tough name for me. Khnum is a tough name too. Anyway, but I have this vision. There's 16 principles. Hello, Yusef Shref. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Well, I'm glad people like. I haven't done a live for a while. I'm glad I get some interaction here. Yusef, I'm actually on my personal YouTube channel. I'm trying to promote my Cult of Khnum YouTube channel. So if any of you can go over there and subscribe and help me be able to get live over there, I would greatly appreciate it. Because really, I'm very interested in trying to get that going. So my vision is to have a religion that's peaceful and rational, but explains what I really believe in, that what the afterlife is like. I missed out on where you're talking about, Yusuf. I am trying to start a cult or a religion, a new religion, and I know it's it's a big ask, and people get scared of the word. But cult of Khnum existed. Khnum was one of the original gods in Egypt. He's a ram-headed god, and he's pictured at a potter's wheel, forming humans and then placing them in. I am trying to start a religion. That's what I'm. That's what I'm trying to do. Uh, not a variation of Christianity or Islam or Hinduism or Buddhism or any of that. I'm trying to start a brand new religion, and I'm using some icons from ancient Egypt. There used to be. I'm a fan. Thank you very much. But it's wrong. You can't. I can do that. I mean, actually, it's in our Constitution, in the United States Constitution. There's freedom of religion, which I really think it should be freedom from religion. But it's wrong. You can't. I mean, why isn't it? The number one. So a religion is just a group of people that share the same beliefs, and I have principles listed. The first principle is don't do to others what you wouldn't want them to do to you. And I know that I didn't make that up. That's called the golden rule. Jesus tried to promote the positive golden rule. Do to others what you would want them to do to you. And I feel like that can go wrong because not everybody wants the same thing. But most people don't want to, be have their rights violated. So the passive golden rule actually leads to less issues, less problems. But I am from Egypt, and I know there is no ancient god. Well, yeah, I mean, if you go to the website cultofkhnum.com, I state that Khnum isn't real. I know that sounds strange that I would try to start a religion after this ancient Egyptian god called Khnum, whenever I know that he's not real. But he exists in our minds, or and is everything art? No, most things are not art. Art requires a person, an artist, to declare that it's art. So art is dependent on artists. So I think anyone can be an artist, and good art and bad art is really subjective. There's realistic painting. Now, your painting can be accurate, representing, real life, or inaccurate, and you can judge it on that. But as far as like good and bad art, there is nothing, and everything definitely isn't art. Like asteroids floating out in space that no consciousness has ever seen, and they exist. There's more of them than there are us. None of those are art. So paintings are definitely arts. The real question right now is AI generated things art? Those images, because it looks like art. It looks like, a lot of it looks like surrealism or realism. But that's an artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence doesn't have a consciousness. And I believe that for something to be art, it has to be created by something with consciousness. And hopefully the machines never have consciousness. I don't think that would be good, because they'll find us human beings quite offensive on the planet to life currently. AI cannot be created. You're right. I mean, it can't. It's a mismatch, or a mismatch. But a lot of art aside from like abstract expressionism where you're just like doing colors and shapes and like random, like most of my art is I'm pulling from references. Most of my paintings have been landscapes, and I did create the painting that's representing, you know, what's in front of me. And so I didn't create what's in front of me. I did create the representation of it. I am 50 years old. I will be 51 in December. I started painting when I was 13, so that's quite a long time. It's what, 37 years, I think. I've been painting for 37 years. I was a chef for 15 years, and I've renovated houses, and was an Uber driver. I've done a lot of jobs. I have a hard time with jobs. I'm pretty poor. I thought you were 43. Well, thank you very much. 38? That's great. Have you read Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards? I have not. Is the right side of the brain the part of the brain that does the language? Because I just recently heard saw this YouTube about a split brain experiment. Like the brain talks to each other, and one side has language and the other side doesn't. And said hi, Hannah. And it's people with these traumatic brain injuries. 388 sounds like a good number. People with traumatic brain injuries, they can almost be like two different people, and the part of our brain that uses language kind of dominates the part of the brain that doesn't have language. So I'm not sure if the right side of the brain is the visual side or the language side, but I've painted with. You're lagging. I'm very sorry that I'm lagging. I feel like I have. Oh no, everyone's gone. So I guess I'll just sign off.